Assalamu alaikum. Welcome you all to this training sessions. Today we are going to discuss regarding the chemistry basics of organic chemistry and also related to the parts of inorganic chemistry, the concept of functional group. Basically, this is the very basic and fundamental concept of chemistry to understand the details, positions of the functional groups and chemical behavior of the functional groups. Then, firstly, the question that we are going to discuss today, this is what is functional group, and then what do you mean by ortho and meta and para positions, and then what is ring activating and ring deactivating. These are the questions that we are going to discuss today, right now. Then, firstly, what is functional group? And, in discussion to these questions, you can understand that the functional groups is a combination of a group of atoms or atoms group of atoms or atoms which is related which I mean group of atoms means you can say this one C double O H, this is carboxylic acid, and then hydroxyl. These are functional group. And also chlorine, this is also they behave as a functional group when present in the chemical species. Then it determine the chemical properties of the species. Basically, what is the function of the functional group? What are the activities of the functional group? What does the functional group do by presenting by taking positions into a molecule? Basically, functional groups presence on the molecule determine the complete chemical properties of that species. So the group of atoms or the atoms which present in the molecule and determine the chemical properties of that species is known as the functional group. So we can understand the functional group may be single, may be combination of atom. And what is the main function? The main function of the functional group is to determine the chemical species, chemical characteristics, chemical behavior of the species. So these are the functional group. Functional group may be defined as proximal functional groups. There are something which are neutral, and there are charts for particular words. You can say that the hydroxyl group, this is minusly charged, and then carboxyl, and then chlorine is neutral. So it also present on the functional group as a functional group and behave the and determine the chemical species, chemical characteristics of the molecule. So in that case, we can easily understand that functional group is nothing but a combination of word or atom, single atom, which determine the chemical properties of the species present in which he is present, in which the element is or the atom is present. So we can take an example that you can say that this is benzoic acid, this is benzene ring, and then carboxylic acid. And you can say that this is benzoic acid, and then another species, this is benzene, this is benzene C double O H. You can say that we can take it another molecule. We are going to take methyl, that is methyl benzene. So the in this portion of this molecule and this portion of this molecule are the same. So the chemical species, chemical characteristics or chemical behavior of this portion, this one, chemical behavior of this one are the same. But what is the problem? What is the difference? Difference is depend only on the for the presence of carboxylic group. This one, this carboxylic group, and this one methyl group. And as a result of presence of carboxylic group and methyl group, the characteristics or the chemical properties or chemical behavior of carboxylic acid and the methyl benzene are completely different. when we are considering to the chemical species of the carboxylic acid is determines the another course of chemistry, and at the same time in case of methyl benzene it also determine the another properties of the chemical properties or the chemical behavior of the species. So as a result of the presence of functional group, the chemical species or the chemical compound are going to show the different chemical properties. So these are the main function of the functional group. So I hope you have understand the what is functional group and what is the application of the functional group. Now, the second question, what do you mean by ortho, para, and meta? Actually, in case of benzene ring, in consideration of the benzene ring, we can say that there are a few positions in which the electron or incoming group easily interpret or easily enter into the ring, and there are some positions in which the incoming group or cannot easily enter, but it depends on the chemical properties of that chemical species. So if we can draw, if we draw a ring of benzene, then we can easily determine it how the incident is happening. This one, this is our benzene ring. This one. So if we draw is correctly, then this is a this is ortho. This one is ortho position. Ortho. This one is meta position, and this one is para position. So there are three positions in a benzene ring. We are getting here ortho position, meta position, and para position. Now the question is, what are the chemical or inherent properties, or which functional group will be connected to which position? There is few common rules in which we can easily determine which one is ortho and para indicator, and which one is meta indicator. In short term analysis, you can go for the functional group in which are connected to each other through a single bond can be determined as ortho and para indicator. In that case, in another consideration, you can say that the functional group which have the atomic number equivalent to 9, almost 9, there are a few exceptions, almost 9. These functional groups are ortho and para indicator. So I can repeat, the functional group which has the atomic number equivalent to 9. These functional groups all these functional groups are ortho and para indicator. You can say, we can go for calculation that CH3. We can easily understand either it is ortho or para indicator or meta indicator. How? Because we know the two rules. One is, if the functional group are interconnected through a single bond, this is ortho and para indicator. Or second rule, if the total atomic number of that functional group is equivalent to 9, is also ortho and para indicator. So we can calculate here for methyl 6 plus hydrogen 1 into 3, that is 9. So if the atomic number of the functional group is equivalent to 9, then this is ortho and para indicator. All nucleophilic are ortho and para indicator. All nucleophilic agent are ortho and para indicator. And normally the species which are containing hydrogen as a last element, generally they are ortho or para indicator. You can say NH2. This is also ortho and para indicator. and you can say this, you can consider that the last element is hydrogen. So the functional group having atomic number equivalent to 9, these all are ortho and para indicator. The functional group which are interconnected through a single bond, all are ortho and para indicator. And then the element chemical species or functional group which are containing the hydrogen as a last element, this is also ortho and para indicator. And all the nucleophilic substance, all the nucleophilic species are also ortho and para indicator. The species which are connected through ortho and para, these are called known as um, electron or as a electron donating group or ring activating group. So what do you mean by electron donating group? Because these elements are does not attract electron from the ring, they also provide electron to the ring. Instead of attracting electron towards itself, they are donating electron to the ring. That's why these are known as electron donating group or ring activating group. Which one? The ortho and para indicating groups. These are electron activating group. This one, electron activating group. So all species which are ortho and para indicator known as ring activating group or electron donating group. At the same time, the functional group which are containing double bond, to each other or connected to the through double bond are known as para meta nirdeshak. And these meta nirdeshak element also known as benzene ring deactivating group. Benzene ring deactivating group. Benzene ring deactivating group. You can say this, this one. You can say this one, this one, and then this one, oxygen, and then -1. You can say that this functional group are interconnected with each other molecules through a single bond. There is a double bond here with carbon. So this functional group are also known as meta indicator, and they are also benzene ring deactivating group. You cannot connect this functional group to the ortho and para position of a benzene ring. You can see we can see here, benzene ring always to be connected through a meta position, as it is as at the functional group is meta indicator. So these are the common properties, and there is some exception. We have seen earlier, we have discussed earlier that there are group or elements which have the single bond can be connected through ortho and para nirdeshak, but there are few ortho and para indicator. There are few elements which are also known as ortho and para indicator, but they are electron deactivating group or electron ring deactivator. Which one? You can say that the highly electronegative element, especially halogen, that is chlorine, fluorine. If these molecules, if this agent are connected with the benzene ring, they are ortho and para indicator, but they work as an electron deactivating group or ring deactivator of the benzene ring deactivator. So these are the common exception. I hope you have clearly understand what is a functional group and what are the properties, what is the main function of the functional group, what is the ortho and para position, what is meta position. Which one is meta position? This one is meta position. You can see here, this one is meta, meta. এটা হচ্ছে অর্থ আর এটা হচ্ছে প্যারা. So you can easily can memorize here by this way. Just have a picture with your mind and save it for the further use. This is ortho, ORTHO, ortho. This is meta. This is para. These are the benzene ring positions, and all ortho and para positions holder are electron donating group, but instead of halogen. They are highly electronegative, and they can attract the ring they can attract the benzene electrons of the ring and towards itself. As a result, they are deactivating group. The element or species which are able to donate electron to the benzene ring are known as electron ring activating group or ring donating group, which are which are also connected with the benzene ring in the para and ortho position. But there are some species which are also connected to the para and ortho and para position, but they are not ring activator. They are ring deactivator. Why? Because they are highly electronegative. As a result of this, they connect electron, they towards a pull electron from the benzene ring towards itself. As a result, they deactivated the ring. These are the main things of our today discussions. I hope you have clearly understand. So if you have any questions, and then please let me know. I will try to answer of all of your questions regarding this issue. Thank you so much.